Hi, welcome back to Growth Catalyst. Let's imagine this. Let's talk about two companies, two very different companies. One company is a cash printing machine, very efficient, very successful, makes tons of money, very, very profitable, but doesn't care about anything else. The other company is reasonably profitable, makes money, but cares about its employees, cares about how it is doing business, cares about its country, cares about the environment, planet. Which one of these two is a more successful company? What do you think? The big question is, are you all just after the money? Is it all there to business? Or is there more to it? So let's rethink business metrics. Let's rethink success metrics. Let's look at what success really means in the business context. Is profit all that to the business for it to be called as successful? Or is there more to it than just the money that a business makes? Let's rethink. For years, we have been told that big bucks means big money means big success. And that's all that matters. Big companies which make huge monies are the only ones which ought to be respected. That's what we have been repeatedly told. Success is equal to money. Success is equal to profits. The more profits you generate, the more money you make, the more respect you have got. Or is it? I'm told that businesses like drug businesses in Colombia and South American countries make huge monies. Mafia makes huge monies. Unimaginable profitability is a mantra over there. But is it really a good business? And if we model our business after making money, is it the way to sustain it? If you have huge employee turnover, if you have got no respect from people who are customers, who are vendors, who are suppliers, is that a great business? Is that the way to judge a business success? So yes, profits are important. A business needs to be profitable for it to sustain over a period of time. But the point and the question is that the only thing that a business should focus on? Is that the sole focus of the company? I think that's not the case. Let's take your employees. If you're making big bucks, if you're making money, if you're profitable, but your employees are disengaged, how long do you think you can sustain the business? If your employees are feeling, oh, it's Monday, I have to go to office, oh God, if they say that, what do you think is going to be the plight of your business a year down the line, couple of years down the line? It may do well today, but if the employees are not happy about coming to office, if the employees are not happy about doing what the business is supposed to do, how will it grow? Remember, happy employees are the backbone of any business. If your team is not happy about what it is supposed to do, it's not going to deliver for a long time. It may deliver today for whatever reason, but that may not be sustainable. And that's a big question mark on the future of the business. The second dimension, of course, is customer loyalty. If you have no customer loyalty and you're doing one night stand, one day sale, good luck to you. If you are all that you are going to do is to burn your money, and you may show short-term profitability, but that may not sustain. So think about it. The second metric after your employee loyalty, I would say customer loyalty. The third dimension metric is, of course, social responsibility. A lot of companies are so intent on making the business, so intent on making the profit, so intent on moving on with that social responsibility may be just a word in the circles they operate. But it is not anymore. The more and more people realize that unless you socially responsibly work, it's not going to be sustainable. You need to look at how much of a plastic you are consuming and putting it out on the planet. You need to look at whether the power that you're consuming, how the power came in, and Are you leaving any carbon footprint? Are you employing anywhere in the world that you're operating child labor? All of these socially responsible metrics are becoming more and more important. The next dimension is, of course, innovation and growth. Innovation is directly linked to growth. Today's growth is great, but are you planning for tomorrow's growth? Today you are profitable, super profitable maybe, but are you sustaining? Are you going to sustain that profit tomorrow? The only way you can do that is innovating. And the only way you can innovate is by having great team in the first place. If you are not innovating, good luck to you, because there are enough and more companies who have existed for 50 plus years. Kodak is a great example, but who vanished one day without a trace. And I don't think you want that fate to happen to your company. And the last metric that I want to talk about is your reputation. Not only the reputation of your brands, which is brand equity, which is important, but the reputation of your company as a ethical, as a nation building, as a environmentally caring kind of a company is absolutely important. You can't live without that. Increasingly, that is becoming very, very clear. But are you? Are you even planning to get there? Are you socially, ethically, nationally responsible company, environmentally responsible company? Think about it. Plan for that. Otherwise, you will go the way of making profits, but the profits will be tainted profits at the end of the day. People will see through it. If not today, people will see through it tomorrow, and the profits will be short-lived. Unless you care for the place that you live in, unless you care for your employees, unless you care for your customers, unless you care for the geography that you are operating in, unless you are socially responsible, unless you are environmentally caring, it's very, very difficult to sustain these things in tomorrow's world. We are already living in a very, very volatile world, very, very uncertain world, very, very agile world, very, very evolving world, which evolves every single day. And if you don't have any of these values and you are running only after profits, good luck to you. That's all I can say. But many companies are changing. Many companies who are only profit oriented are changing into their orientation into multi-dimensional metrics that I talked about. Think about it. Put all of these metrics, measure yourself in terms of which metrics you are good on, which metrics you are lacking on. Start working on that. It's not very difficult. It may take a bit of profits away from what you are already making, but it will give back so much that will make up for any lost profits. Believe me, start the work. You will love it 5 years from now, and you will pay me for that. Like and subscribe. See you in our next episode.